That's so tough. Everybody, this hate is so wrong, Reese. I'm gonna let you have it though, because you know your Eagles has been losing for quite some time.
Yeah,
So
I know, and
you gotta take your anger out on somebody since you can't take it out.
That's how you want to start, so I just said.
I mean, I get it. I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. I appreciate you for starting to hit, for keeping that energy going. I appreciate it.
Just understanding, brother. There's two of us in here, Trey.
No, I still no. Because matter of fact, I actually watched one of the episodes we did, and like I still remember the joke. I had to go back at you and everything too. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all not peeping, that's the reason why he got a hat on today. You know what I'm saying? Last time I went at his hair, and now he wearing a hat on.
And I love it. My girl think I'm sexy as hell, but I'm taking it off.
Clearly.
Bald head.
Nick said clearly, because he is pregnant.
Bald head.
She got evidence.
My hairline's still by my eyebrows. Hey, Trey.
Oh, you said what?
That's wild.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as y'all can see, look, we got a couple of fellas on the screen. We're going to do this in order, though, because, you know, every time I say, how y'all doing, fellas, nobody wants to just take the ball and roll with it. So I got started off proper. Reese, how's everything doing with you, man?
Hey, man, Reese here. Reese Money. Had the honey. I'm here. Let's go.
Clearly, we're working on our intros. It's okay. We might come back with better intros.
I think that might stick, though. I'm going to be honest. I think that one might stick.
Yeah, I don't
pun intended? Is that a pun intended? Because honey sticky.
Honey stick. Thank you, Trey.
We tried to help him out. Jordan, Taylor, how's everything with you?
Hey, man, life is good. Life's amazing. It's Jordan. What's happening? Simple shit.
That's good, my boy. Brandon, what's new with you, man? I'm about to say, did you do any workouts? Because I'm about to say, last time you was a little puffy a little bit, like you was hesitant.
Yeah, man. All is well, bro. All is well. Right. I'm energized.
That's the bad. We about to get good energy from Brandon today. That's why I heard, ladies and gentlemen, y'all ain't gonna hear no down, no slanderous, no down and about. That he's gonna be upbeat the entire time. That's what I heard. Nick, my guy, I just saw you the other day. How's everything with you, man?
Yeah, appreciated you having me back on.
I told you you're gonna have to come back on, bro, because you know what I'm saying, you follow the stats, you know what I mean? Like Eric, we gonna need the stats references at some point in time. Again, ladies and gentlemen, stats aren't all things in basketball, but they do tell the story sometimes when you add context to it. So he is gonna be a little bit valuable for us today, per usual. But fellas, if y'all about ready, I think we got the intros and the blases out of the way. Y'all want to get into the show? Take us silence as yes. So I guess we already got to start it with this. Eagles losing. Reese, how you feeling, bro? Like it's just I'm playing. Now I just wanna go ahead and speed on into the playing games, fellas. I gotta ask y'all about these playing games. Did anyone not like the playing games out of curiosity? Like was nobody a fan? You weren't a fan, Reese? Oh, okay, thumbs up. Okay. All right, that's cool then. So what was the biggest takeaway from the NBA play-in game? I'm sorry, the in-season tournament for you guys. Nick, we'll start with you.
The biggest takeaway is, wow, this is more of a success than I thought it was going to be honest with you. I was like, you know, I think the cynic in me was like, 500,000, nobody's going to care. Like, the players aren't going to care about that. Turns out, if you give them anything to play for, they'll take it serious. Like, even if it's some, like, even if they were playing for the McDonald's, like, birthday crown, they'd probably go for it. Like, these guys are, I saw more, like, competitive, like, rigor in those guys than I had in any regular season, like, game for the past, like, 5 years. So, smashing success, in my opinion. I think we need to maybe adjust a few things, but I honestly not many notes for the first iteration.
Okay. Now, I'm curious what y'all think about this, right? Because we could be throwing high expectations on teams a little prematurely. I think somebody could be looking at the Pacers and saying, "Oh, they got to the in-season tournament finals. Like, why can't they get to the finals this year?" Yeah, I think it's a little bit different, right? So then that makes me kind of think, damn, does this really actually matter? Does it really hold value? Because if we want to look at something like last season, I think it's I don't think it's ignorant to say that the Jazz could have very possibly made it to the in-season tournament finals, like the way they were looking early on. So they tapered off. But would they have had high expectations early on? I think it might be selling tickets, selling dreams. I don't know what y'all think from that standpoint. Brandon, is that a fair way to look at that, or you think you don't need to focus on that at all?
No, I definitely think that's something you know, teams should focus on. I feel like every game matters really, bro. I feel like every game really matters, and when you start having that perspective, I feel like you improve, you progress as a team, you start taking things a lot more serious, you build a lot more chemistry. So I feel like when you have the perspective, when you take every game seriously, like it's your last game, I feel like you make a lot of progress and you get to the point that you want to. So yeah.
Okay. And see, I kind of looked at it like this in-season tournament could be exposing some NBA players because, like I said, or like you said, Brandon, you should be playing every game, and you should be putting some effort towards every game. Like sometimes I understand you want to take off a game, but there should be some matchups that we should be seeing. And the fact that we had to rely on an in-season tournament, I don't know. Like to me, I kind of look at it like it's exposing the players. Maybe you might be calling some of these players a little lazy. I don't know. Like Reese, Jordan, I'm sorry, Reese. What's up with you? What's your thoughts on that? Is that too harsh to look at the NBA players?
Well, I just wanted to respond to what Nick said about playing for something. Those guys get paid a lot of money every game, and you would think that would be enough. Well, I know why it's not because they play 82 of them. But
Yeah.
so I just feel like they should add more tournaments into the season. The tournament span what 2 months, right? And they should have a tournament every 2 months. If that's what it takes to have people to care about playing regular season games, then like I said, I think it should just be tourneys all the way up, just like similar to college. I mean, I think it should be tourneys all the way up to the big, world championship, quote unquote, and just kind of run it like that. But I think for the expectations wise,
I think I agree with Brandon wholeheartedly. Once people start actually caring, you will see we are going to see exponential growth from someone on that Pacers team because of those environments. You know what I mean? Even if it's not 1 through 15, you know what I mean? If you can get your seventh to eighth man to be like, yo, like I really felt like I was making a difference in those games, or like I felt like I could have made a difference. And so I'm gonna like work towards this. Like I think that is huge for growth. But like you said, like kind of just piggybacking on what they said, you got to make the games matter. And so as long as the game check ain't enough, you got to put 500,000. You know what I mean? They said Bron a billionaire, and was out there playing like Zuri was going to eat tonight, and that's what the game all about. And it is what the game's all about. You know what I mean? Bron just likes to be a sicko. You know what I mean? He can't have enough. And he understands that. Everybody did know. Zion, you would think he would care. He would have cared a lot more, being that the way they fizzled out and their trip to the college tourney. So it's like you would think guys like, you know what I mean? I feel like you would take it as another opportunity, especially guys who I said like were able to kind of go far but not make it to the NCAA championship and not win it. You would think like things like this would kind of like get them up. And for some it did, and a lot it did.
Okay. I think it might. Like I do get that. Playing for something improves the energy, the amount of care you give into a game. Again, it's early on in the season, so maybe you take things a little lackadaisical. I think too, some people kind of just are comfortable being good, not necessarily great. So to your point, you're saying mediocre. So like, you said what? Yeah, mediocre. Yep. So like when you mentioned multiple tournaments in the season, I would actually be curious about something like that because even though I don't think this in-season tournament has as much value as like people have like, or at least some people that I've heard have like put into it. I think if you add more, it does take away from the value that I do give it. So I'm curious about adding more tournaments because like there also should be some sort of implication, like playoff implication or something if I'm going to win a tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm winning, if I win in college, if I win my ACC tournament and I'm not a ranked team, I automatically go to the playoffs. I automatically go to
Like
the
that.
be
That
some
would be
sort
so
of
much better for the play-in. That would be so much better. That 8, 9, 10 spots, turn that into what you just said.
Yeah, get rid of that shit.
Yeah, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, I would, and then, you know, Hawaii, Germany, you know what I mean? Let's go play hoops on a boat. You know what I mean? You got so many opportunities to do different things with it. Vegas is just so they could have went somewhere else.
Okay. Now, Jordan, let me ask you this, because I think people are talking about the play-in tournament, right? Want to make a comparison to playoffs, and I've heard people say, you know what I'm saying, like it shows you, like you might be able to see some things you need to work on, that you could maybe prepare for playoffs. But do you feel like this was an adequate playoff replication that you could do? Like, do you feel like this was would be sufficient for you as an NBA player, or if you're a coach, do you feel like this was a good sample size for you, or no?
No, but it's a well. First, I don't mean to be that guy. But it's in-season tournament, not a play-in tournament, because I hate.
I mean, thank you. No, I appreciate it. I keep.
Yeah, you're all good. The in-season tournament, I answer them in a bit of order. I liked it in terms of making the game competitive. It was similar to like the bubble when they were playing for seeding with a lot of those young guys, but they're playing for that $500,000. I think it's dope, especially for young talents, young teams, teams that have got to, like if you notice, you know, Bron is Bron, so he's sick, he's gonna find a way to get there. But the other teams that were primarily in the running were teams with a lot of two-ways, with a lot of rookies, a lot of guys that ain't making a lot of money. You know what I mean? A lot of guys that got out early were teams with a lot of guys making a lot of money, right? So I think it's cool to put kind of a spotlight on some of those other professionals that we forget about very easily. I thought that was dope. And it is exciting, adding something in the middle of the season. I don't know how I feel about multiple just because it can start to feel participation trophy. But, you know, if it affects something like seeding, then it gets different. So, like, I think that would be dope, especially to get rid of the play-in nonsense because 1 through 8 is supposed to make it. 9 and 10, y'all didn't for a reason. Take those 82 serious. We don't need something like that.
Cool. That's fair to bring up too. Should the in-season tournament take out the play-in? That's fair to bring up as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I thought that we may need to follow that then, because I mean, let's say the Pacers drop. Well, no, I can't imagine them going to the play-in games. I really can't. So maybe if you get to the finals, guarantees you a play-in spot. Is that fair to say? Like, would y'all think that's fair?
I mean, I just think we should get rid of the play-in tournament.
No, I mean, like, I'm sorry, not playing. If you win the in-season champion, or if you go to the in-season finals, should both of those teams automatically get a playoff berth? So you get at worst 8th seed. Is that fair?
I mean, yeah, that something like that could be fair. That make it more competitive for like the top teams. I would say. Okay. But I mean, not the top teams, for like 5 through 10. That make it more competitive for them. 1 through 4 is still 1 through 4. Right, but 5 through 10, you'll see a little bit more out of them. I think
okay. Now, before we transition, and we got a couple of things to talk about. Does anyone think this thing is banner worthy? Because I don't, and I know we thinking about throwing a banner up there. I don't think.
I'm not thinking about. Y'all are absolutely dropping a banner, and it's gonna look funny as hell up there.
Yeah. No, that should be interesting.
That shit gonna look goofy as hell up there, dog.
And in LA to put up a banner for a mid-season college like tournament would make me so motherfucking happy. That's just so interesting to me. I would love to see it. You put it between the Shaq 3-peat and Magic Johnson jersey. You gotta find a good spot to make it pop. You know what I mean? Let's put it up there. Yeah, that's number 18.
You're a sicko. You're a sicko. Like that's the. I just want to let you know when I first heard that, dog. I was eating breakfast and I had to stop everything and just listen. That was just blasphemy. Like I hadn't even thought of hanging up a banner for this BS, respectfully. So like we still got 16 championships. So I don't know how we holding up this right now. Like I really truly don't. But I just wanted to get y'all thoughts on that right fast.
Put it right up next to the bubble one.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, that's fair. Section it off. We got Laker gold and then BS on this side. I can take that.
Bubble shit.
All the in-season MVP award, the LeBron James award, and just sort of that's what he gets.
I did hear someone as an idea.
No, name it after Austin Reeves. Name it after Austin Reeves. Name it after Austin Reeves.
No, name it after someone who's really good in the regular season but terrible in the playoffs. So like a James Harden.
Yeah.
Hey,
I like that name. Hey, remember, James Harden, if you're watching this, Nick said it.
Yeah, I'm punching up. You're punching down, bro.
Well, I'm about to say, fellas, do y'all have we gonna go ahead and close up shop, but did y'all have anything y'all wanted to say before we make our exits?
Season 4. Jason Tatum's MVP candidacy is currently.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but the Magic start with an O and an M.
I will get up and walk away like I've been doing the last couple shows because you consistently try to disrespect me at the end of these shows. And so you know what? I'm gonna do it again.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
So you gonna cut that Eagle stuff out? You gonna cut that Eagle stuff out? You gonna stop that?
I forgot his Eagles fan too.
You gonna cut that culture. I know where you live. Man. Cut that Eagle stuff out. I guess Shea Gilgeous is out there for MVP. And Zion, because if the league hits you while you fat averaging 23, 6, and 4, I can't wait to see you 30 pounds lighter averaging 27, 8, and 5.
That would be a little nice. That would be a little nice.
That would be nice for him.
He might bring one of these. He might bring.
Yeah, keep that push while you in New Orleans. Come up to Philly. We'll get you on a solid diet with some cheesesteaks.
Solid diet with some cheesesteaks is crazy, but he might take that offer though. He might take that offer, which is wild. Yeah. Nick, you got anything you want to say before we close up shop, bro?
Yeah, weight loss with Philly cheesesteaks might be the wildest thing I've heard all day. Like I can attest. I've had my share of Philly cheesesteaks in my day. I have Zion's current figure. Like he goes up to Philly, he's gonna end up looking like Oliver Miller post lockout. Like he's gonna look like Sean Kemp out there in Cleveland.
Good vegan cheese spot.
Ain't nobody gonna see me with a sandwich where they say you want some whiz on that. Like no.
Yeah, nah. That's cool. Look. I bet it'll be better for him than whatever they feeding him down there. Come on up here and get you a cheesesteak.
Go to Philly, eat to your heart's content.
In Philadelphia, cool with big men being out of shape. Look at Joe and B. We good. Come on, right. On that, we ain't gonna be no weight loss, man. Just keep giving us 23. Give me 23, 6, and 5. I'm cool with that. Stay fat. We had dudes. Come on, Zion.
Bring back Eddie Curry while you're at it.
I was about to say, look, next week, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm hearing is we probably gonna have to have a conversation about Zion, and we maybe need to revisit this whole questionable contract thing. I don't know now. Now we might talk about Zion. I hope you're watching, bro. We're gonna be talking about you next week. But ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Buck, and as y'all can see, I'm with my boys here, Nick, Jordan. Reese left just, that's just how Philly fans are. You know what I'm saying? Eagle fans, they just want to
watch your tone, Trey. Okay. Watch your tone, brother. I know where you live.
And Brandon already said he don't have a team, so he don't really have no loyalty. That's what he told us early on. It's okay. It's fine. We And the funniest thing is Jordan's over here like frozen. Oh, you want to? Your screen was frozen, so you were like this. Just Now I was like, that's gonna be a funny meme right there. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoy it and take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.